sell, a lot of experience in embedded boards and PC industry, and dealing with a lot of OEM, and you guys are a big OEM to us, you know. So I just want to kind of say welcome again, and we are kind of gonna go over, because you have a lot of them are new, and of course, I mean, we know some of them very well. But I'm gonna go over some update of our company and also what we do in other industries, because we are not just focusing on gaming. We are doing a lot of big projects in different industries. So I want to get you some overview, so you might get some other idea. Like I was talking to Eric, you know, it's all stuff from you guys knowing more about the other market, and that marriage is going to grow. Just like how I worked with Dave Thompson. He said he didn't know too much about it. When I'm there, we talked a little bit, and we kind of keep talking, and that grew into a big grown-up. So with our support, because we have all of the industry knowledge and experience, I think that's going to help. So I'm just going to go over for about 15 minutes about what we do in other industry, including the gaming. And then afterwards, we're going to take some Q&A, and then we can talk more in depth of what you are looking for with Litemax. So again, welcome, and thank you for everybody here. All right, let me go over quickly. This year, what we are planning to do is embrace the era of AIoT event. What it is the marriage of AI and IoT. As you know, IoT is really everywhere, and a lot of them really starts with the semi chipsets, right? Semiconductor. So that part, what we are doing with that, and a lot of AI technology through software, through our partners, we are bringing in those data acquisition, facial recognitions, and a lot of other things that we are implementing in different areas. So the Litemax started at August 2000, about next year, 20 years actually, right? So we're gonna have a big celebration, expand the facility, throw a lot of gift to all our partners. So we'll see what we're gonna do, but it's gonna be one of the best year. And as you know, our stock is doing very well. About 5 years, about one of the top. Anyway, the stock is really high compared to other years. Because we are making a lot of stride in the different industries. Our headquarters is in Taipei, Taiwan, so anytime you guys are always in that area, please visit us. It's a short trip from Hong Kong and China, so please visit us. And we are from Fremont, California, like again, I was telling Derek about Silicon Valley. So we have a lot of connection there, where we get a lot of partners like Intel, which is really close by us, and also AMD is also out there, so there's a lot of other companies that we work from the ground up, because you can see from embedded boards, we have a lot of products that we are offering. We have a European office and China office, so we have about 180 to 200, which we are keep growing. So you can see we think globally, act locally. So all different market, just like you guys are global, we have a local presence to support you guys. So from Taiwan, we support your Macau and also the China. And we do have our European divisions that we are going to also expand when you guys are moving out there. I believe that's one of the territory you guys are also focusing. All right, so a couple of things that I just want to go over quickly. You can see from technology roadmap, we have a very big identified 5 out of, let's say, 25 vertical industry, and we've been working on transportation. In Europe, we're doing very well over there. Industrial, traditional, signage to display, that is tied into embedded boards. And digital signage, which is growing like skyrocket. And then, of course, medical is another big industry that is really growing. And of course, what you guys are at, gaming. So we're gonna talk more about how do we attack that market from using our display technologies, and then how do we reach out to the extension, from transflective all the way out there, to all the way up to even next generation solar display. So you can see the blue light, meaning that we have opportunity to keep growing in that area. So we are moving forward to extend and enhance our technology from all different assets of the 5 important vertical market. And we manufacture everything in Taiwan, including our clean room. So you can see we can like marriage that doubly stuff to our display to make it faster, quicker, and more sleeker. That's the key thing in the industry right now, especially from automotive industry, how they put the dashboard into one display that has all the control there. What we are planning to do something similar. So again, this is showing you one by one, in due time, we are moving in that to attack the market. So what we want to do, quickly go over some of the important market that we want to highlight. Industrial, transportation, signage, smart shop, which we bought some of those demo units for you guys, which is like Amazon Go and also Whole Foods stores that are implementing huge opportunity there. So on the industrial side, which we started with the high brightness. So we have a lot of product line from 12-inch, 15-inch, 19-inch, and this 24-inch did very well. So basically, you can see that 24-inch industrial, we moved the high brightness, we call it at the time casino bright, bring out that 250 nits. You know, you see the old Buffalo, it's sometimes you can't even see from far, the Buffalo machine. Now you can see how the latest generation of, you know, product line, that you can see how bright it is, right? So we kind of have a balance of that and enhancement of the colors too. So what we learn from different industries, we bring it in. And we are working on some of those automotive technology where we are one of the part of the source, besides LG, in one of the second largest, you know, the guy who does all the interior, one of the big French companies. So we are one of the top guys there. So again, just to show you a little bit about the spec, brightness, you could go all the way up to 2000. Of course, you guys don't need 2000 out there, but in some of those toppers, you might need to have that kind of visibility so you could kind of identify from far. And of course, we do have MTBF, which is a key for you guys, that supports 100K. So those are the things that we have learned and then we apply. And I think in this industry, in gaming, now you guys are doing more and more interested, having long lasting. Because you know how those things cycles and then goes out to even other countries. So having a long life is always helpful. So again, here is one of the things that I mentioned, wide view angle. Some of them now we even put the high TNI, right? So of course that's more for the outdoor. Supports wide temp, which is also very important for you guys when you design those thermal engineering. So here is also a 7-inch. That is also part of it. You could utilize in player tracking and some new, you know, display. So the selling point we have, again, just to go over, low power consumption, which is not easy. Some other people are catching up trying to make it hybrid, but they don't use the right materials. Like for example, what we learned from our industry is not just about what type of LED, but type of material that surrounds the LED to have a better thermal management. And of course, I stress again, we are one of the key guys who could support 100K because we have those knowledge over the years. Now the transportation is one of the huge market, and as you know, in US is not visible, it is up and coming, but in Europe and Asia is all over the map, right? From subway, metro, train, rail, because they are very well developed in that area. So we support from rails to airport, all the way down to even marine industry. So what does that mean? That means rugged, more IP rating. So we have all those type of flexibility to build in and using optical bonding methodology, also with the you know, the waterproofing method, all those things that we could seal. So we offer all different kind of displays, different size, LED driver, AD board, work with the power and fan and housing, or you could get a la carte, which is another thing that's good for you guys if you want to design your own boards, as you guys do. All right, so one of the big market that we offer is resize. So we cut display in many different sizes, as you can see from my picture here. So one of the top that we are offering is a 36-inch, and that could be now moving